Let Loose will get a precision airstrike as a commander ability, but is this not all a bit too much for tank crews to handle? Hello everyone, my name is Burning Wiki and welcome to my channel. And before I get started, I want to ask you all that if you do enjoy my content, then please subscribe to the channel. Now recently on the test server we could see the precision airstrike in action, and I want to dive a little bit deeper into these, pun intended. Now the commander has the ability to call in a precision airstrike once every 20 minutes, specifically made to attack tanks and garrisons. But don't tankers have enough things to worry about? Because when I look at a squad at its best, it can have a lot of tank killing power. A 6-man squad that has the correct loadouts can have 3 settle charges, the engineer, the assault and the anti-tank. 3 anti-tank mines, the engineer and the anti-tank. A anti-tank cannon, a bazooka and the anti-tank player. And then of course we have the artillery bombing a tank and the odd bombing run that comes over. And now on top of that, tankers have to worry about getting a precision airstrike on their heads as well. Which, by the way, gives you no warning beforehand, do they? Not if the airstrike is realistic. There is no way you can hear an airplane diving down, zeroing in on your tank when the tank engine is running and all the commotion of battle is going around you. And you have no protection against these kinds of attacks. A tank, or the game for that matter, does not have any anti-aircraft capabilities. So you are a sitting duck. The commander does not even have to leave the HQ. It would be one thing if the commander has to spot the enemy tank by using his binoculars and call in a precision airstrike. But that is not the case. That would also force the commander to take an active role in combat, but nope. A squad leader can mark the enemy tank for him and he can stay in the bush sleeping at the HQ, right? And this brings me to the next thing I want to address. It would be nice if a bombing or strafing run would have a chance to fail and drop his bombs on the wrong spot. Same for the precision airstrike. There is no such thing in World War II. This ain't no Operation Desert Storm. You do not have a high-tech satellite positioning system. These World War II rockets were highly unreliable. That is why, if used, they shot a lot of them. They are just a bunch of New Year's bottle rockets put on steroids. No guidance system at all. Except of course for the Germans, who were as always ahead of everyone else and experimenting with radio controlled bombs late in the war. When you shoot these unguided rockets, they have a big chance to go all over the place. And the same goes for a bombing run. The bombing sites may be modern for the time, but they carpet bombed areas for a good reason, because else they would not hit a single target they had in mind. If you introduce these kinds of weapon systems into the game, you should also take into account that there is a possibility it might go wrong and by accident you bomb your own soldiers. Because the bomber made a mistake or the precision strike rockets or bombs went off its chosen path. Like the artillery, exactly like the artillery. These guys that love to play artillery, and I know a few. These are top-notch RT men, but sometimes they make a mistake. A shell lands short of a target and boom! Team killed a few guys. This is what happens when humans work. They make mistake. Equipment fails. This is war. Everything can go wrong. Let me run down some cold hard facts by you. and I am here on the Wikipedia lists of friendly fire accidents. And I quote, "There have been many thousands of friendly fire incidents in recorded military history, accounting for an estimated 2 to 20% of all casualties in a battle. The examples listed below illustrate their range and diversity, but this does not reflect increasing frequency. The rate of friendly fire once allows has been made for the numbers of troops committed to battle has remained remarkably stable and unimproved over the past 200 years. So, 2 to 20% of all casualties in battle are friendly fire kills, and that is a lot. And this is what I mean. If you make a weapon that you cannot escape from, like a bombing run or a precision airstrike, then there also needs to be a chance it goes wrong. The bombs don't land where the commander has put the marker down. Wind is blowing the airplane off, the bomber did not have a good night's sleep or was in a fight with his wife and was not on his A game. A lot can happen. And now I will come full circle. The tankers, and especially a tank commander, has a lot on his plate already. Number 1. Communicate with the other squad leaders. 2. Plan a route for the tank driver. 3. Keep a sharp eye out for enemy tanks and anti-tank cannons. Number 4. Look behind him in case enemy tries to shuttle charge his tank. Look in front of the tank on the road in case there is a landmine, and keep a 360-degree lookout for any anti-tank players with bazookas. And now he has to keep looking at the sky to see if he can spot a very fast moving plane before it battles down on him and shoves a 250-pound bomb up his exhaust pipe. And there is nothing he can do about it to stop it or spot it. I mean, he can't keep looking at the sky all the time, can he? And he has no anti-aircraft capabilities. I have the feeling as a level 10 tank commander it is all a bit too much. A tank commander already has his hands full with the current anti-tank capabilities of enemy squads. Now he has to worry about an invisible enemy that has an instant kill on his tank. I wonder if the Hell Let Loose dev team actually plays Hell Let Loose as a tank crew together. You know, get 3 developers in a tank and play a normal game. When you are in heavy combat and all of a sudden you hear footsteps behind your tank, you look behind you and see the enemy trying to settle charge your tank. At the same moment, a anti-tank player hits your tank with a bazooka round. You scream at your driver, "Forward, forward, get us the hell out of here." He shouts back, "I'm doing my best, but the engine won't rev." The stress levels go through the roof, guys. I am sure I lost hair and became grey playing as a tank commander. So have my friends Expert and Hussar. We became grey old bald men playing this game together. If you experienced these kinds of stress levels, then come back to me and talk about an invisible angry firebird in the sky spitting rockets at my tank. And I am pretty sure these precision airstrikes will be used against outposts and garrisons, and less so in an anti-tank role. But all the same, it is a bit too much. Or the commander will decide to attack an objective with a strafing run, then a bombing run, and for good measure a precision attack to top it off. Which all sounds really cool, to be honest, but you need a chance things go wrong and a way to combat these threats before they become a real danger. Now, please let me know in the comment section how you feel about the precision airstrike. Is it all a bit too much? Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Give the video a like so it will get recommended to other people. Join us on our Discord and follow me on Twitter. My name is Burning Wiki and I will see you all next time.